Brightness is not there. I'm appearing black. Okay, shining face not coming. Acha, YouTube it is coming. No problem. Yeah. So how you all are? Everyone Manchi? Good morning, good evening, good night. No problem, no problem. Yeah. So finally you have given your, okay, okay. I was just thinking I put enough powder and cream, but still not appearing. Yeah. The way if you're doing hard work, that hard work must be reflected in the form of your marks. In the similar manner, if you apply some powder or some cream, it must be your face must be shining, but it was not shining. That's why I was asking. I'm looking beautiful. I know, just for self-satisfaction. I asked. No problem, no problem. Yeah. So how was your first face exam? You have given your first face exam. You have finally faced the entire all total syllabus, first exam given. So how was your first exam, Manchi or Chadda? How was that? We'll start with paper discussion very fastly. We will start. Before that, just I want to know first paper. So I want to know how was the paper, Manchi or Chadda? Manchi sir, looking beautiful. Okay, चलो ठीक है भाई. अबे कितना बटर मिल्क खाओ? हे ठीक है हो गया. I just asked for concern. I asked. Okay, no problem. Paper was Manchi. No problem. First paper. So maybe most of the questions are easy also. One answer has to come. So let's start with our paper discussion. Shall we start? Shuru kar de bhai. Shuru kar de. Some net problem is there. Shall we start? Shall we start? Chalo, no problem. And the question where you felt problem, you can ask. No need to hesitate. If you are in the classroom also. Next question. Question number 59, PYQ. Question number 59, PYQ. Kinetic energy, they are saying a charged particle. So you can simply say, sir, you want kinetic energy. So I'll simply say, sir, if you
समझ में आ गया. Good evening. Sir, we will get the question paper for printing. Why you want to distribute? Okay, so without wasting time, I will start because for the dinner you have to go. So paper was maybe simple or it is a okay, means all main model, this type of model is coming in the NEET also. Okay, so any claim, I think anybody has, somebody was saying for 47, I think it is a wrong. Claim is rejected. Okay, so question number 47, they are saying when the open organ pipe resonate. Oh. Okay, when the open organ pipe resonate and into the fundamental mode, then at the open end of the pipe, actually here they have given, I gave the incorrect state. No. Then the correct statement, the gas molecule under, okay, when the open organ pipe resonate in its fundamental mode, then the open end of the pipe. Open end of the pipe, we have the what? Displacement amplitude. We will always get the antinode. And I said the displacement and the pressure variation will have the phase difference of pi by 2. Means where the displacement will be maximum, pressure variation will be minimum. So then they are saying the gas molecule undergoes vibration of minimum amplitude. At the open end, we will get the maximum amplitude. Okay. Then second, they are saying the pressure variation of the gas undergoes minimum variation. At the open end, we have the amplitude maximum because we will get the antinode. Amplitude maximum, then pressure variation will be minimum. That's why answer is 2. The third, they are saying the pressure of the gas is constant. When the longitudinal wave travel in the medium, then medium there will be the compression and rarefaction, then pressure also varies. Okay, so third one is the incorrect. The pressure of the gas undergoes max variation. So if they are asking the at the mid of the organ pipe, we will get the node. At the node, displacement is 0, then pressure variation will be maximum. But here they are asking at the open end. At the open end, displacement maximum, pressure variation minimum, because pressure variation and displacement will have the phase difference of pi by 2. Everybody got? Then question number 49, when a metallic surface is illuminated with radiation of the wavelength lambda, the stopping potential is V. So we can write the equation what? Hc by lambda, that is equal to what? W plus E into V. This type of question we have done so many times. Then they are saying if the same surface is illuminated, same surface means work function we have to take same, with radiation of wavelength 2 lambda, then energy we can say what? Hc by 2 lambda. Then they are saying the stopping potential become V by 3. When you increase the wavelength, basically you decrease the energy of photon. When the energy of photon decrease, maximum kinetic energy will decrease. That's why stopping potential become V by 3. Now, then we can say W plus EV by 3. Okay, now they are asking what is the threshold wavelength. For the threshold wavelength, we have to calculate the W. Now we have the two options. We can go through the what? Division, shift the W first, left hand side, and divide. That is the one option. Second, we can go through the elimination. Elimination means what? Here we have the EV by 3. So we potential we don't want. So what we will do? Multiply, divide with 3 in the first equation. Then this become 3, this become 3, this become 3. Now EV by 3, EV by 3. If you subtract, then this will get cancelled out. W minus W by 3, what you will get? 2W by 3. And here what you will get? Hc by 2 lambda minus Hc by 3 lambda, that is equal to what? Hc by 6 lambda. Now this 3, this 2. Now what is the W you got? W is the Hc by 4 lambda. It means what is the threshold wavelength? 4 lambda. Because W is what? Hc by lambda naught, where lambda naught is the threshold wavelength. So what is the threshold wavelength you got? 4 lambda. Everybody got? Completed. Then question number 50. I said when more gates they are saying, so you can do the numbering like 1, 2, 3. Gate 1, what is the input? A and B. So what is the output of this? It is a NAND gate. So first we will do the AND. AND means A dot B. And it is a NAND, so we will get the bar. Second gate, it is also the NAND gate. B and C is the input. Then what I will get here? B dot C whole bar. Okay. In this case, suppose I am taking directly, I am adding, because it is these two are the input of the NOR gate. If directly I am adding, so I cannot directly add, because A dot B bar plus B dot C bar directly we don't know. So what we will do, we will split the bar. For splitting the bar, what we will do, split the bar, change the sign. Then we can say what? A bar plus B bar. This what we can write? B bar plus C bar. Now these are the input of the third gate. Third gate is a NOR gate. So first we will do the addition and then we will take the bar of that. So what we will get? A bar plus B bar plus, if you are adding, so A bar plus B bar plus B bar plus C bar. Okay. And then you will take the whole bar. Okay. B bar plus B bar, infinite time you are adding the same, you will write only one time. So A bar plus B bar plus C bar. Okay. So this you are getting A bar plus B bar plus C bar whole bar. Now what you can do, you can join the bar or you can break the bar. Join the bar, then change the sign, means A dot B dot C whole bar, and one bar is already there. So what I did, this separate bar I join. When I join, I change the sign, plus I replace by dot. So this is equal to what? This. Everybody getting or not? Now even number of bar, no bar. So what we got? A dot B dot C. A dot B dot C. So we started with A, B, C. Now output we are getting the A dot B dot C. It means which gate it is? AND gate. Okay, we are getting the product, means we can say it is a AND gate. Got it? Okay. Then question number 52. Infinite time, I said this relation is important for the isobaric process. Everybody has to remember. If you forget, then another way is also there. Here they are saying the monatomic gas is compressed at constant pressure of the 50 Newton per meter square, volume 10 meter cube to 4 meter cube, then change in internal energy. For isobaric process, I said to remember delta U by Q is equal to 1 by gamma, and W by Q is the 1 minus 1 by gamma. From that you can find the delta U and W ratio. That is the one way. This relation you have to remember, okay? Otherwise, isobaric process work done is the P delta V. P delta V we can write NR delta T. Again I am repeating, NR delta T, what is the formula? P2 V2 minus P1 V1. But P delta V we can always write NR delta T. So work done we can say what? Isobaric process W is equal to what? NR delta T. Okay? And NR delta T, that is what? P delta V. Now P delta V is what? P they have given 50 and the delta V is what? 10 to the 4. Here compression, so work done will be negative. So what is the work done you got? Minus 300 joule. Why? We are using the SI unit, so we will get the work done in the joule. This everybody got. Difference is the 6 into 5. That is 30. So 300 is the work done. Okay. Now work done is equal to what? NR delta T. They are asking the delta U. So delta U, what is the formula? Delta U is the F by 2 NR delta T. F by 2 NR delta T. Are everybody remember or not? So now NR delta T value we know 300 and F by 2, which gas it is? Monatomic. Monatomic degree of freedom is what? 3. Then we can say what? 3 by 2 and NR delta T value what we got? Minus 300. Then what you will get? Minus 450. Minus 450 means internal energy will decrease by 450 joule. Completed. Okay. Now 54, a particle has simple harmonic motion. The equation of its motion is this. Then they are saying what is the acceleration at t is equal to 0. So I said from the equation, if they have given an acceleration velocity, they are asking, so first which thought will come? You will differentiate, then you will get velocity. Again you will differentiate, you will get the acceleration, but we will go to the basic formula. Acceleration is equal to minus omega square x. Then acceleration we can do what? A is equal to minus omega square x. Omega I can get from the equation, it is what? Sine omega t plus phi. In the place of omega we have 4. Then you got what? Minus 16. 4 square is what? 16. Then they are saying at t is equal to 0. So at t is equal to 0, what is the displacement? When you put t is equal to 0 here, then you will get x is equal to 4 sine minus pi by 6. 4 sine minus pi by 6. Sine of minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. Cos of minus theta, cos theta, sine of minus theta, sine minus sine theta. So this you will get minus 4 sine pi by 6. So it will give what? Minus 2. So displacement what you got? Minus 2 centimeter. Somebody has done the mistake. Maybe they got confused between minus 32 and plus 32. Okay, so then minus 2 centimeter is the displacement. Formula is the minus omega square x. That's why I gave the both option here. Then minus 2 you will put. Now minus minus plus. So what is the acceleration you got? 32 centimeter per second square. Got it? Okay. So when plus and minus sign, all plus sign they have given, then you can means you have to go to the magnitude only, means omega square x magnitude you can find. But you can see here both plus and minus option are there. So actual formula is what? A is equal to minus omega square x. We have to use the sign also. Okay. 54, then 57. 57 coherent light consisting of the two wavelengths lambda 1 4000, lambda 2 6000 is sent to the slit. Which statement is incorrect? Okay. So central maxima for both wavelengths will coincide. First statement. So central maxima, it depends on what? Path difference is 0. Path difference 0, then there is a no role of the lambda. Like in the case of the white light, we are getting the central maxima is what? White. Why? Central maximum is path difference 0. There is a no role of lambda. So whether we are using the infinite wavelength, but the central maxima we will get what? It will be independent of the lambda. So first statement is correct because central maxima of both will coincide. Second, they given the third order bright fringe of lambda 1 will coincide with the second order bright fringe. That we have to check it. They are saying the bright fringe means they are asking for maxima. For the maxima, path difference is n lambda. So we will say what? N1 N1 lambda 1 is equal to N2 lambda 2. Remember or not? Here they are saying the bright, both bright they are asking, so we will use the relation for the maxima. For the maxima, part difference should be n lambda. Then n1 lambda 1 is equal to n2 lambda 2. From that we will get what? n1 by n2 is equal to lambda 2 by lambda 1, that is 6000 upon 4000. So 6000 upon 4000. I said always we will find in simplest ratio, we will find relatively prime number. Then after that we can decide. 6 and 4 can be the 6 and 4 is also the answer, but minimum value is what? 6 and 4 common is what? 2. You will cancel, then what you will get? 3 by 2. Now further we cannot solve, further we cannot simplify. So n1 I can say 3, n2 I can say 2. Next I will say n1 is the 6, n2 is the 4. Next I can say n1 is the what? 3 3s are 9, n2 is the what? 6. Like that we can get the different number. But minimum, which minima will coincide? Which maxima will coincide? Third of lambda 1 and second of lambda 2. So here they are saying second statement. The third order bright fringe of lambda 1. For the lambda 1 I am taking n1. n1 what I am getting? 3. It means third maxima of lambda 1 will coincide with second maxima of lambda 2. So that statement is correct or not? Yes. Third statement, the third order bright fringe of lambda 2 will coincide with fourth. That is wrong. And fringes of wavelength lambda 2 will be wider than the fringes of wavelength lambda 1. Fringe width formula is the capital D lambda by small d. Means fringe width is directly proportional to lambda. Now here lambda 2 is more, so its fringe width will be more. Means fringe will be wider. Okay. Now 58. What is the viscous force on a small drop of water of mass 1 gram falling with a terminal speed in air? What is the terminal speed? Somebody directly marked up the formula, but that formula is not useful here. Okay. Terminal speed, I said in the class also, terminal speed means what? When the velocity become constant, means net force on the body becomes 0. Net force, which forces we have to consider? Weight of the body, buoyant force and the viscous force. Okay, here they are saying the small drop. Small drop means its volume is very small. Volume is very small, so buoyant force we can ignore. Why? It will displace very small volume. So, and air density is also very small. So that's why they are saying the small drop. So what is the use of a small word here? Buoyant force we have to ignore. Now only two forces are there, weight and viscous force. Raindrop is falling down, means weight is acting down, and viscous force is acting up. Terminal means net force is 0. It means we can say what? Weight is balanced by the viscous force. So viscous force is equal to what? Weight. Weight is what? mg. What is the mass? 1 gram. 1 gram means 10 to the power minus 3 into g is what? 10. Then how much you will get? 10 to the power minus 2 Newton. So no need of any formula. Only we have to use the basic definition of the terminal velocity. Terminal velocity means what? When the net force on the body becomes 0. So it will move with a constant velocity. That constant velocity is the terminal velocity. Okay. Everybody got? Then question number 60, so many times we have done the formula, we have marked up the formula for this also. Biconvex lens of refractive index 1.5 has a focal length 20 centimeter in air. Which formula we will use? Fm is equal to Fa into mu minus 1 into mu surrounding upon mu minus mu surrounding. Put all the value and you can check. Once again explain, sir. I am singing the song once more. Okay, so what I said. Okay, first I will complete this. Shweta, wait. So this formula everybody know means focal length in any medium when we are asking. So we will put Fm is equal to Fa. Focal length in the air they given 20. And the mu refractive index of the lens is the 1.5. Surrounding which medium we are placing it? In the medium of refractive index 1.6. And when the surrounding medium refractive index is more, the nature of the lens will change. Even after solving Fa, when you will put positive, then Fm you will get negative. It means it will be negative. Means converging in air will behave like diverging in the medium. A value everybody can solve or not? What I am saying here in this question 58, terminal velocity means when the net force on the body becomes 0. Net force means if suppose raindrop, in the case of the raindrop, how we got the formula of the terminal velocity? 2 by 9 r square g by eta into density of solid minus density of the medium. that we are applying when we are considering all the three forces. But here they gave one word small drop means, why they given this word small drop means we have to ignore the buoyant force. Now because buoyant force data they have not given, because to write the buoyant force we need the volume and we need the air density also. They have not given anything. It means buoyant force we have to ignore. Now only two force remaining, weight and the viscous force. Raindrop is falling down, so viscous force will act up. And terminal velocity means net force is zero, means velocity is constant. Net force zero means viscous force is balancing the weight. It means viscous force is equal to weight. So viscous force directly I cannot find because I don't know the eta, I don't know the r, but I know the weight. Weight is what? Mg. So mg means mass they given, g you know. Shweta, got it or not? Then question number 63. A wire of the length L and radius R is rigidly fixed at one end. One is stretching the other end of the wire with a force F. The increase in the length is small l. So increase in L formula, everybody know delta L is equal to FL upon AY. This directly you have to remember. Somebody mugged up the F formula, somebody mugged up the delta L formula. Choice is yours. I mugged up the delta L formula. Okay. So otherwise from the spring force you can connect F is equal to Kx. K is the what? AY by L. For the elastic wire, what is the equivalent force constant? K is equal to AY by L. Okay. From that also Kx you can remember. So delta L is the FL upon AY. So here initial radius is the R and the length is L. So that delta L they have given small l. So initially elongation is small l. Now what they did? They double the length, double the radius, but the force is constant. Then we can say the delta L dash is equal to, force is the F, L is the 2L, radius become double, so area become 4 times because pi r square, cross sectional area you will take. So here it will become 4a into same material means y will be same. Now this 2 and this cancel out, so you got FL upon 2AY. FL upon AY is the L, so FL upon 2AY what you will get? L by 2. Okay. Which question you have done mistake, again you will solve. Here we are solving, but don't copy the solution. Again you have to solve. Okay then, question number 65. A body executing simple harmonic motion has a maximum acceleration equal to 16 centimeter per second square and maximum velocity. I said this type of question is important. Everybody mugged up the relation directly. Angular velocity, maximum acceleration is the a omega square and maximum velocity is the a omega. Their ratio will be what? Omega. So a omega square, maximum acceleration they given 16 and the maximum velocity they given 24. That is equal to what? Omega. So omega how much we got? 8 2s are 16, 8 3s are 24. So omega you got 2 by 3. After getting the omega, maximum velocity is what? A omega, that they given 24. A I want, omega what we have? 2 by 3. That is equal to 24. So then you got what? 12, 12 3s are 36. Okay. Next. Two vibrating tuning fork produces progressive wave given by this and this. Number of beats produced per minute. So beats is beat frequency is what? Number of beats per second, and that is equal to the difference of the frequency of the sources. So here its omega is the 400 pi. So what is the frequency you will get? F1 you will get 200. Omega is the 2 pi F1. So 2 pi F1 is the 400 pi. So F1 you will get 200. F2 is equal to what? 202 hertz. So F1 and F2 you got. So what is the beat frequency? Beat frequency is equal to what? 2. So beat frequency means number of beats per second. So in 1 second 2 beats. In 1 minute how many seconds? In 1 minute how many seconds? 60 seconds. So 60. 1 second 2 beats. So 60 seconds 120 beats. So answer is 120. Question number 69. If momentum, area and time are taken as a fundamental quantity, then pressure has the dimensional formula. For this type of question, I said that we can save the time, we can get the answer within the 5 seconds. Just think about the quantities, how we can relate. Like pressure I'm asking. So pressure basic formula is what? Force upon area. Area we have to take fundamental. Okay, so area we have to keep, because all mass, length and time we have to replace from the momentum, area and time, because in our fundamental we are taking the momentum, area and time as a fundamental. Okay, So pressure is the force by area. Area A is the fundamental. Now force, any basic formula force in which you can relate with momentum. Yes, force is the rate of change of linear momentum, means momentum upon time. Now answer you got. Everybody getting or not? So pressure we can say what? Pressure is equal to force by area. Area is the fundamental, no problem. Force I can write rate of change of linear momentum, means dp by dt. Dp by dt, what is a dimension? P by t, because P is the fundamental here. So now you can say P by T is the force into area. Now what is the dimension you got? P, A minus 1, T minus 1. How many of you have done by this method, or somebody has tried another method also? I said you can write the momentum dimension, you can write the area dimension, you can take the time, and then find the value of M, value of L. Time you have to take as a fundamental. So M and L you will find in the terms of the P and T, and then put in the formula of the dimension of the pressure. But it will take around 1.5 minutes. Okay. Then question number 71. The ratio of the current flowing through the semiconductor due to electron and hole is the 2:1. Means IE by IH. What they given? 2:1. If the ratio of the drift velocity of electron to the hole is 4:2 at this temperature, means they have given the drift velocity ratio. Then they are asking the number density. Number density means I formula we know that NEA into VD. Okay. So here for the electron and the hole, I can say IE by IH is equal to electron density upon hole density. Electronic charge get cancelled out. Electron and hole has the same charge. Area will get cancelled out. Now drift velocity of electron upon drift velocity of electron upon drift velocity of hole. Now this ratio IE by IH they given 2:1. 2:1. NE by NH they are asking. Okay. And what is the drift velocity ratio they given? 4:2. So 4:2. Now this 2 cancel out. Now here 2 and 2 cancel out. What is the NE by NH? 1:1. Completed. This was 71. Now question number 73. 73, no need to discuss, everybody know. They are asking the velocity of light in the diamond. So velocity of light in any medium is equal to what? V, any medium is equal to what? C by mu. Mu and critical angle relation is what? Mu is equal to, or sine theta C. This you have mugged up. Sine theta C is the 1 by mu. So theta C what I gave 30 degree. Then mu what you got? Mu is equal to 2. After getting the mu is equal to 2, speed of light you will get. Okay. Then 75. 75, they have given the electromagnetic wave equation E is equal to E naught J cap, means electric field is directed in the J cap direction, positive J cap. And what is the DOP? DOP is the KZ plus omega T. When the one is positive, one is negative, then positive direction, both are the negative or both are the positive, then negative direction. So KZ plus omega T. What is the DOP? DOP is the minus Z. DOP is the minus Z. So for this wave, DOP I can say what? DOP is equal to minus K cap. Okay. Now DOP is a minus K cap, electric field is a J cap. Then we know that DOP is equal to what? Vector E cross vector B. Now what is the direction of electric field? Electric field is the J cap. So minus K cap is equal to what? J cap. Now what is the B cap you will take? So I have the option of I and minus I. J cross I. J cross I is what? I cross J is equal to K, but J cross I is equal to minus K. And what do I need? I need the minus K. So what is the B cap? B cap I can take what? I cap. Because J cross I will be minus K. So magnetic field direction, what we got? I cap. So direction clear. Now electric field and magnetic field amplitude relation, what we have? B naught is equal to E naught by C. B naught is equal to E naught by C. So equation is the B naught sine. I said that phase part will be same because in the EM wave, electric field and magnetic field vectors are in the same phase. Okay, they are perpendicular to each other, but they are in the same phase. That part will always remain same. So this will remain same. Cos kz plus omega t. In the place of E naught, we will write B naught. What is a B naught? E naught by C. And in the place of J cap, what we will write? I cap. Understood? Question number 77. 5 gram of ice at 0 degree C is passed into a calorimeter. When the calorimeter what, then some people start shivering whether we are giving the ice or whether we are giving the steam. Okay, so passed into the calorimeter containing liquid. Temperature of the liquid fall from 35 degree C to 30 degree C. Then water equivalent. Water equivalent, I said, somebody marked up the formula, but basic meaning of water equivalent I said. It is a product of the mass and specific heat we are taking now. For water equivalent means we know the product of mass of the body and specific heat. Okay, so here they are saying 5 gram of ice at 0 degree C passed into the calorimeter. Temperature decrease, whatever the liquid it is containing, that liquid temperature fall from 35 to 30, means 5 degree C temperature fall. It means what is the final temperature? That is a calorimeter. In that liquid is there. You put the ice. Final temperature is the 30, means ice melted and ice goes up to the 30. So what is the transition of ice? Transition of ice is what? Ice to the water, and then water from 0 degree C to the water at 30 degree C. Everybody getting or not? Because final mixture temperature is 30. So first ice will melt and then water will go up to the 30. So how much heat ice will take? So heat taken, we can say, for melting, heat is the ml. Ml is what? 5 into latent heat is 80. Okay, this much of heat ice will absorb for melting. Now final temperature is 30, means water from 0 degree C to water at 30 degree C. So ms delta theta. So and what is the delta theta? 0 degree C water to the 30 degree C water. Okay, so this much of heat ice will take to convert from ice to the water at 30 degree C. Who is giving this heat? Water equal, that liquid is giving the heat. So heat given, we can say what? That is given by the liquid. I don't know anything about the liquid. So what is the heat given? Ms. For the temperature change, always heat we are adding ms delta theta. So m into s is the water equivalent. So water equivalent, suppose I am taking the water equivalent is x into delta theta. What is the delta theta? It is going from 35 to 30, means delta theta is what? 5. So this is the heat given by the liquid. Okay, and where x is the water equivalent or thermal capacity also we can say, water equivalent of the container. X into 5, heat given is equal to heat taken, 5 will cancel out, 80 plus 30 is equal to what? 110. So what is the water equivalent? 110. And we are using the CGS, we will get the unit in the gram. Should I repeat again? Okay, then question number 78. Here it is a horizontal flow, that is example of the Venturi meter. So in the horizontal flow, I said everybody has to remember one relation because horizontal flow is important. Tejasvi, sir, electric field and magnetic field are perpendicular but their phase difference is 0. Is it possible? Yes, it is. It is there only. Nalayak ladki. I said when in the EM wave, electric and magnetic field vectors are oscillating perpendicular. Suppose two SHM you have, one particle is oscillating in the x direction, one particle is oscillating in y direction. It means what? Both SHM are perpendicular. Phase means at t is equal to 0 at any time, which position they are. Like I am saying, who is oscillating in x direction at t is equal to 0, they are at the mean. And who is oscillating in y direction at t is equal to 0, they are at the mean. It means the phase difference between them is what? 0. Everybody getting or not? Tejasvi, electric field like same way, two SHM are perpendicular means one is oscillating in x, one is oscillating in y, but at t is equal to 0, suppose they are at the mean position. So phase difference is 0, but they are what? Perpendicular to each other. So it is possible. Same way like electric and magnetic field are oscillating perpendicular, but the phase difference between them is 0, means where the electric field, when the electric field will be maximum, then the magnetic field will be maximum. When electric field is minimum, then magnetic field will be minimum. It is a meaning means what? Phase difference is 0. Understood? Okay. So here Venturi meter horizontal flow, they are asking what is the pressure difference. For the horizontal flow, pressure difference P1 minus P2 is equal to what? Half rho V2 square minus V1 square. Means where the pressure more for the horizontal flow, where pressure more, velocity will be lesser. Okay, velocity we can directly relate with the area, where the narrow end velocity will be more from the principle of continuity. AV is equal to constant. So here directly they given narrow end velocity 3, broader end velocity 1. Okay, so we know the maximum more velocity is the 3, lower velocity is what? 1. So directly I can say what? Pressure difference is the half density. They are saying water. Water density 10 to the power 3. More velocity means 3 square minus 1 square. 3 square 9, 9 minus 1 8, 8 by 2 4, 4 into 10 to the power 3. It means 4 kilopascal. Okay. Completed. 78. Then 81. Stopping potential does not depend upon the material of emitter. Stopping potential, like suppose when we are writing the Einstein equation, then energy of photon h nu is equal to W plus EVS, E mod Vs. Okay. So stopping potential depends upon the work function as well as the energy of photon or frequency of photon or energy of photon. So it depends upon the work function, means it depends upon the material. So stopping potential does not depends upon the material, that directly written in the notes also. So stopping potential depends upon material, because basically maximum kinetic energy, what we will write, K is equal to E minus W. So K depends upon W also. Okay, so that's why first statement is incorrect. Stopping potential depends upon the material, or we can say it depends upon the work function. Second, they are saying stopping potential depends upon intensity of radiation for a given frequency. It doesn't depend. For the given frequency, intensity is directly proportional to number, and stopping potential will not depend upon the number of photon. Everybody got or not? That's why both statement is incorrect. Okay. Then question number 83. Compression and rarefaction. And this statement, in finite time, I said any longitudinal, all the longitudinal wave are the mechanical. No any longitudinal wave that is a non-mechanical or electromagnetic, because electromagnetic light and all waves, that is a transverse wave. Okay, so no any longitudinal wave that is a non-mechanical. All the longitudinal wave required medium for their propagation. That's why speed of the sound in vacuum is 0. Okay, so all the longitudinal waves are mechanical. All the longitudinal waves are mechanical. Everybody got or not? So second statement, they are saying longitudinal waves can be non-mechanical. No, all the longitudinal waves are mechanical. That's why reason is incorrect. Okay. Then question number 86, acceleration due to gravity above the Earth's surface at the height h is equal to r by 2 is g1, and the depth r by 2 it is g2. Somebody has gone through the answer 2 is to 1, because for the small height we said above variation will be double of that. But here they are not asking the variation, one thing. Second thing, height is not small. So we have to go to the actual formula. What is it? For the height, what is the formula? G1 I can say g upon 1 plus h by r whole square. What is the h they given? They are saying the h is the r by 2. So r by 2 when you will put, so 1 plus 1 by 2. 1 plus 1 by 2, 3 by 2. 3 by 2 square is what? 9 by 4. So G1 what you will get? 4G by 9. Okay. So means above height h is equal to r by 2. What is the G value you got? 4G by 9. Now at the depth, what is the formula? G2 is the G into 1 minus D by R. What is the depth they given? They given r by 2. So when you will put r by 2, then 1 minus 1 by 2, what you will get? G by 2. Now G1 you got 4G by 9, G2 you got G by 2. After dividing, you will get the 8 by 9. Everybody got? So when they mention on going above the small height, below the small height, what is the ratio of the fractional change in the value of, what is the G value changes, then we can say the ratio is the 2 is to 1. When they are asking the change, here they are asking the value one thing, and the height they have not given is small. Okay. 88. In the circuit given below the value of the current. Now here PN junction they have not mentioned anything. If they are mentioning the silicon or the germanium, then it means we have to consider their barrier also. But here they have only given the PN junction, they not mention anything. It means we have to consider ideal. For the ideal barrier potential we are taking what? 0. Then what is the potential? 4 minus 1. Then I, what we can say? I is equal to 4 minus 1. Delta V by delta R. Delta R is what? 300. Then you will get what? 3 by 300. 3 by 300 means 1 by 100. That is equal to what? 10 to the power minus 2 ampere. Okay. Then that's it. It's over. Okay, then go for the dinner fast, because at 8 o'clock I think chemistry will start. Okay. Okay, then bye bye. Please, 77 question again, sir. 77. Now you can go. Who is asking 77? In 77, they are saying the 5 gram of ice at 0 degree C. Suppose here ice is at 0 degree C. Okay, it is placed in the any container. That container is containing liquid. About liquid, we don't know anything. What is the mass of the liquid? What is the specific of the liquid? Which liquid it is, we don't know. Okay, so when we place in the container, then container like that liquid temperature fall from 35 to 30. Why? Ice temperature is less, so temperature of the liquid fall from 35 to 30. Okay, it means initially liquid has the more temperature. So who will give the heat? Hot body will give the heat, means liquid has given the heat. Who has taken the heat? Ice has taken the heat. So ice at 0 degree C, first it will go to the water. First it will melt. Water at 0 degree C. Temperature does not change, only state changes. For the state change, what is the heat we are writing? ml. Okay, so this much of heat ice has taken to convert from ice to water. Finally, they are saying the liquid temperature is 30 degree. It means in that liquid you have placed the ice, means what is the final temperature? 30. So means this water goes up to the 30. So water will go from 0 degree C to water at 30 degree C. So here temperature change, then ms delta theta. Okay, this is the heat taken by the ice. So ml, m5 into 80 plus 5 into 1 into delta theta. Delta theta is what? 0 to 30, because final temperature is the 30. Okay, everybody getting or not? Now after that, this heat, who is giving? This heat is giving by the liquid. Liquid heat given for the temperature change, always we are writing as a ms delta theta. M into S. M into S, we can say it is a what? It is a water equivalent or thermal capacity also we can say. So M into S into delta theta. Delta theta for the liquid is what? It is from 35 to 30. So what is the delta theta for the liquid? 5. So heat given by the liquid, we can say what? Heat given, Q given is equal to what? Ms delta theta. Ms is what? Water equivalent that they are asking. And delta theta for the liquid is what? 5. Now heat given is equal to heat taken, then you will get the answer. Okay. Okay, then bye bye.